Every year, close to 3 billion of the iconic Kinder eggs embark on a journey that crosses borders, oceans, and cultures, eventually landing in the hands of millions of people around the world. This small confectionery icon, half chocolate, half mystery, and entirely unforgettable, has achieved something very few sweets can boast, becoming a living piece of collective memory, an emotional bridge between generations. Opening a Kinder Surprise is not just a routine gesture. It is a moment filled with anticipation, that almost ceremonial instant when the chocolate shell cracks open and the surprise appears. But behind that scene, so familiar, so magical, there is an extraordinary process, a perfectly synchronized mechanism of tradition, technology, flavor, and creativity. To understand it, one must delve into the heart of Ferrero, the place where one of the most beloved creations in the entire chocolate universe is born. The story of Kinder Surprise dates back to 1974, a year that would mark a turning point in the industry. It was then that Michele Ferrero, an absolute visionary in the world of chocolate, decided to reinterpret a tradition deeply rooted in Italian culture: Easter eggs filled with small gifts. These eggs, symbols of celebration and renewal, were an essential part of many childhoods. But Ferrero wanted to go further. His idea, bold for its time, was to capture that emotion, the magic of opening an egg and discovering a treasure inside, and bring it into everyday life. He didn't want that experience to be limited to a specific holiday. He wanted it to be accessible, frequent, and permanent. And so, with his characteristic brilliance, he shaped a completely new concept: a chocolate egg ready to be cracked open at any moment, and inside, a toy designed specifically to surprise. And that is how Kinder Surprise was born, an irresistible combination of sweetness, ingenuity, and excitement that quickly won the hearts of children and adults alike. The egg, despite its simple appearance, is actually a feat of chocolate engineering. Its outer shell, made of milk chocolate, offers that warm and familiar flavor. Just behind it, a lighter inner layer, made of white chocolate, adds contrast, smoothness, and a delicate aroma. Between these two layers hides the most distinctive element, a yellow capsule where the surprise awaits. That color was not chosen randomly. It was designed to evoke the yolk of a real egg, reinforcing the visual play that inspired the original concept. It's not just design, it is a nod to tradition, a way to keep alive the essence of the original egg that inspired the project. After its launch, Kinder Surprise spread rapidly throughout Europe. It first conquered France, then expanded through Germany, Italy, Spain, and from there throughout the continent without stocking. Soon after, its popularity reached Latin America, Asia, and many markets around the world. But in the United States, the story was different. FDA regulations prohibit including non-edible objects inside food products, which prevented the sale of the classic Kinder Surprise. Ferrero, unwilling to give up, devised a brilliant solution: Kinder Joy, an alternate version in which the chocolate and the toy come separated, each in its own compartment. This allowed them to comply with regulations without sacrificing the soul of the experience. Today, Kinder Surprise is much more than a candy. It is a symbol of creativity, nostalgia, fun, and for many, a small piece of childhood encapsulated in chocolate. But achieving a product that seems so simple on the outside requires a deeply complex and meticulous process. It all begins long before the product enters the factory. The raw materials are selected with extreme rigor. The cocoa beans, for example, come from tropical regions where the climate is ideal for cultivation, especially from West African countries such as Ghana and Ivory Coast. There, specialized farmers harvest the ripe pods by hand. Each pod is carefully cut open, skillfully split, and the seeds, covered in a white, aromatic pulp, are removed. These beans are placed in wooden boxes or wrapped in banana leaves to begin fermentation, a natural process lasting around 7 days. During that time, the pulp breaks down, and the beans develop the aromas, nuances, and characteristic flavor profiles that will define the personality of the cocoa. Once fermented, the beans are spread out under the sun for about 10 days to dry. This step is essential to reduce moisture and prevent deterioration. When they reach the ideal point, they are packed and begin their journey to Ferrero factories. There, before joining the production process, they undergo meticulous cleaning to eliminate any residue or impurities remaining from cultivation. They are then stored in special silos, ready to be transformed. Milk, one of the pillars of Kinder's flavor, comes from certified farms that meet extremely strict standards. To integrate harmoniously into the chocolate mixture, it is first pasteurized to ensure safety. Then it is spray-dried, transformed into ultra-fine droplets that pass through hot air currents until they become a soft, light, and homogeneous powder. Sugar, meanwhile, typically comes from cane plantations in tropical regions. The stalks are pressed to extract the sweet juice, which is then filtered, purified, cooked, and crystallized. After thorough refining, the sugar is sent to the factory where it is stored in giant silos ready to enter the process. With all ingredients prepared, the industrial phase begins, where science and precision take center stage. The cocoa beans are roasted, releasing deeper aromas, and ground until they form a thick paste, cocoa mass. This paste is pressed to separate the solid cocoa from the cocoa butter, a highly valuable fat that provides smoothness, shine, and that melt-in-the-mouth sensation. The butter is carefully purified, while the solid cocoa remains ready to be reintroduced into the mixture. Then comes the moment to combine everything. Exact proportions of milk powder, sugar, cocoa butter, and soy lectin are mixed with surgical precision to create the two distinctive layers of the Kinder Egg. The outer one, darker and warmer, and the inner one, paler, silkier, and smoother. This process takes place in enormous rotating drums, where the temperature is controlled down to the millimeter to prevent the fats from separating or the chocolate from losing its ideal consistency. When the mixture reaches the desired texture, it passes through a system of steel roller mills that grind the solid particles down to sizes under 20 microns. This extreme reduction is what makes Kinder chocolate so creamy, so delicate, without even the slightest hint of graininess. Finally comes one of the most crucial steps, conching. In massive machines called conches, the chocolate is subjected for hours to constant movement, combined with gentle but persistent heat. Here, flavors are refined, aromas are smoothed out, unwanted volatile compounds evaporate, and the texture becomes silky, uniform, almost velvety. It is a stage that completely transforms the mixture and gives it that balanced, rounded, and deeply recognizable flavor that so many people immediately associate with their childhood. Once the chocolate mixture is ready, one of the most delicate, technical, and decisive moments in the entire production chain begins: tempering. In this phase, the chocolate enters a kind of perfectly synchronized choreography between heat and cold, a thermodynamic dance where every degree matters. It is not simply a process of heating and cooling. It is a treatment designed to form a specific type of cocoa butter crystal known as Form V, the only one that ensures a shiny chocolate, crisp when broken, and stable at room temperature. To achieve this, the mixture goes through several stages of controlled heating and cooling. The temperature is raised to melt unstable crystals, then lowered so that the correct crystals begin to form, and finally raised slightly again to eliminate any unwanted crystals. The result of this technical ritual is a chocolate with exceptional properties: a silky texture, a characteristic shine, a firmness that holds even in warm climates, and most importantly, that resistance to heat that prevents it from melting at the slightest touch of the fingers. When the chocolate reaches the exact point, a very narrow window that lasts only moments, it is quickly transferred to enormous thermal tanks kept at around 30 degrees Celsius, a carefully calculated temperature that keeps it fluid, stable, and perfectly suitable to become the iconic shell of the Kinder Surprise. Inside these tanks, the chocolate never remains still. A system of constant agitation keeps it in motion, preventing lumps or unwanted crystals from forming. This continuous movement ensures that the mixture maintains impeccable uniformity, a fundamental requirement for each egg to have the same quality. Highly specialized technicians monitor all parameters in real time: viscosity, density, fluidity, fat state, and of course, temperature. There is no margin for error here. Any variation, no matter how small, could affect the product's final texture. This chocolate is, quite literally, the skin of one of the most recognizable sweets on the planet. In another section of the factory, the molds await their turn. They're made from a technical, resistant plastic capable of withstanding temperature changes, vibrations, and hundreds of daily production cycles. Each mold precisely replicates the classic shape of the Kinder Egg, with a level of accuracy that allows both halves to fit together perfectly. Before entering the production line, each mold undergoes an exhaustive industrial cleaning process, washed with high-pressure water and sterilized at high temperatures. They are then slightly heated, a small adjustment that prevents thermal shock and allows the chocolate to flow smoothly, adhering evenly to all internal surfaces. With the molds ready, one of the most fascinating moments of the process begins: the filling. The tempered milk chocolate is distributed through calibrated nozzles that release the exact amount needed to create the first layer, not a single drop too much or too little. Immediately afterward, the molds enter a rotary machine. This device spins in multiple directions and at different speeds, making the chocolate travel across the entire interior of the mold and form a thin, uniform, and perfectly adhered film. This is the layer that will give the egg its resistance and will be the first to crack when someone opens it. Once this first layer has been evenly distributed, the molds move along a conveyor belt toward a cooling tunnel. Here, the temperature drops in a controlled manner to solidify the chocolate without cracking or causing excessive contraction. This forms the external layer, solid and resistant. And just when that layer is firm, it is time for the second application, a delicate layer of white chocolate. Once again, the molds rotate, tilt, and sway, distributing the mixture until it creates that characteristic two-tone interior of the Kinder Surprise, a visual signature instantly recognized around the world. While this entire chocolate choreography unfolds, in another part of the factory, one of the most emblematic components is being produced: the yellow capsules. These small plastic pieces are molded using high-precision injection systems. They then go through an automated assembly process where each capsule is closed, inspected, and checked to ensure it can be opened easily, but without posing any risk to children. After that, they are filled with their corresponding toys, which have also undergone quality controls, resistance tests, small parts verifications, and safety certifications. Every capsule must be perfect. When the chocolate shells are ready, and the capsules are as well, the joining stage begins. High-precision robots place each capsule exactly in the center of one of the egg halves. Then, two halves are aligned using an ultra-fine mechanical system that corrects deviations so small they are invisible to the human eye. A slight pressure and a controlled touch of heat allow the chocolate edges to fuse. No external adhesive is used. The chocolate itself acts as a natural glue. Thus, each egg is perfectly sealed, protecting the surprise inside. But the process doesn't end there. Every newly formed egg goes through a rigorous inspection phase. High-resolution cameras capture images of each unit from multiple angles, while algorithms detect cracks, bubbles, imperfections, deformations, or sealing failures. Human operators complement this review with random checks, ensuring that every batch maintains the standards that have turned Kinder into a legendary name. Only when everything is perfect do the eggs move on to the final stage, packaging. Each piece is wrapped in an ultra-thin sheet of aluminum, specially designed to protect the chocolate from humidity, excessive heat, and light. High-precision cutting machines shape the sheets, which are then fitted onto the egg using pressure and gentle heat. Optical sensors and cameras verify that the wrapper is perfectly centered, without folds, bubbles, or tears. The final result of this extensive and meticulous process is a flawless Kinder Surprise egg. With its shiny wrapper, its perfectly tempered chocolate, its unmistakable two-tone interior, and the tiny surprise that for decades has sparked excitement, curiosity, and smiles in millions of people around the world.